but this will be a step up in the competition for the Alberta champions. Hard to tell just how good the Ooks are at this point, but received outstanding performances from Zach Kaiser, David Doe, Abraham Dukuli, Christian Lima, and Matthew Zima in their opening day win. I expect we'll see a step up for both squads today, a very competitive game as we move into the gold medal range.
Absolutely, John. This is going to be we've been looking for, both of us been looking forward to these two afternoon games all day. I think what we saw yesterday, there's not much to choose between these four teams that are going for this gold medal, and I think this is going to be a good one, especially looking to see the battle. Both number 9s are both match winners. Hoylett for Humber College and Doe for the NAIT Ooks. Love to see how they go about their business today, because I think they're the guys that can really win it for their teams.
Referee Barry blowing that down, a foul for the Ooks early in the early going. Chance for the Ooks straight off, over the top. Quick snapshot there. I think that was Dukuli. He and Doe were a real threat for the Ooks in our opening game when they crushed St. Thomas.
They did, and as you say, it's different competition in this game, that's for certain.
We got the juice of that gold medal possibility driving both of these squads here today.
Ooh, and that was could be a yellow card here straight away. Indeed it is. Was it Mercado?
There was nothing subtle about that.
There certainly wasn't. Problem already, it was I think it was Medeiros in the end. Was it number 18 Medeiros that got shown the card?
I didn't catch it.
I think it may have been Medeiros. It was he was late, and it's caused a real problem already. So immediately referee Barry is center of attention 1 minute and 30 seconds into this game.
He's put his stamp on it already, telling both squads that he's going to be watching closely. He's marching them off 10 yards here now.
Certainly had no choice with that. That was as clear a yellow, whether it's in the first minute or the 90th. It's going to cause a problem for the Hawks. They're having one of their players immediately on a yellow card.
This is Gakonka over the ball for the Ooks. No. Oh, good shot. Punched clear. And another shot straight across the back line by Doe there. He was a busy player for the Ooks yesterday in the game against St. Thomas. We're expecting more of that from him today. He's got Dukuli behind him, the setup man in the midfield. They're pressuring Humber College straight off the top here.
In terms of games yesterday, John, it was a stroll for the Ooks, but the Humber College Hawks could well have lost that game yesterday on penalties.
Good speed there. Hoylett getting the ball into a shooting range.
Immediately we're seeing what the number 9 for Humber can do. Janil Hoylett, he won both penalties during regulation for the Hawks yesterday.
Throw into the Humber Hawks on the far side, wearing an all dark blue uniform with white trim. Caught our eye. Nick and I checking that one out. Looks a great looking uniform for the Humber Hawks.
Very nice.
And the Ooks are in a kind of a lemon yellow with the navy trim, navy shorts. Trying a long ball here. Looks like Fayun's got that one, no problem, and he gets it forward for the Hawks. Play it into the midfield. But Doe is on it. Ball switched sides. Slipping through the, trying to slip one through the channel there.
Good defending there by Cody Green. He's somebody who caught our eye yesterday, the fullback for Humber. Tough tackling right fullback.
Yeah, he's quick, and he's, is he going to get to that one? Oh, the keeper did, yeah.
So had to be out very quickly there for the NAIT Ooks.
This is Ferrazzo now, taking it to the edge of the box. He's making good headway here. Clips it to the far post. Anybody there? No, cleared. Good, safe defensive header there by the Ooks back line. Make sure there was no trouble for goalkeeper Izua.
Galvez taking no chances. I'm sure he probably thought he had Hoylett breathing down his neck there at the far post. That's where you'd expect the big number 9 to be.
Here's a set piece opportunity for the Hawks here now. in the opening minutes from Cornwall at the National Men's Championships. They're facing the NAIT Ooks near post. Oh, boy, somebody could have got ahead on that one. That was a beautiful ball into the box. And a throw in here now. Cody Green, the right fullback, is stepping up to take this. Green very good on the ball, very good in the air, and we saw some excellent tackling from him yesterday.
He's a pretty fierce competitor. I wouldn't like to be a left winger up against Cody Green. Well, appeals for handball there, but nothing that's going to sway referee Barry in that case.
Throw into Green again. Short one. Ferrazzo quickly on the ball. Green's going to save that one. No, he didn't. It just went out.
Big shout out to all those that might be tuning in right now, either from Etobicoke or from Edmonton, watching their Hawks or their Ooks. I think you did explain yesterday what an Ook was, John. I'm sure if you get the opportunity, you can do so again at a passage in play.
Will do. Might surprise some of our audience.
Certainly surprised me.
So Galvez getting the ball forward. Dukuli. Ball coming out here on the far side to Kumar. Kumar again. He's got Lima there. Now ball served into the penalty spot. Here's a real opportunity. And Zima wasn't able to turn that one goal bound.
Just not able there to bring the ball down quickly enough. There's a good bit of play there by Dukuli and by Lima.
There's one for somebody to chase. Ferrazzo there. Kaiser is a service.
Oh, yes!
What a shot!
What a finish that was. Federico Leal saved the game for them yesterday for the Hawks with his goal in regulation, but that was that one was a little bit special.
From almost 30 yards, he just cracked that one, and he hardly gave keeper Azua any time to move it, and it just wham! It was in the net. And a quick 1-0 lead for the Humber Hawk Ontario champions here against NAIT Ooks from northern Alberta. Ooks is the indigenous population's name for the snowy owl in Alberta, and that's where it comes from. Ootpik is the native name for the snowy owl, so they go by the Ooks. They've shortened it down. And they're going to have to fly a little higher, these Ooks, if they want to catch up to the Humber Hawks here now.
That's a terrific goal. How many good goals have we seen today? If we look back on the tapes from today's games, John, I think that's 4 goals that we can really say, wow, and that was as good as any of them. What a great strike by Leal, who, as I say, was big yesterday when it needed to be. And there's Green tackling hard again.
Yeah. We've come to expect that from him in this tournament. He's been spot on at his spot there at right back. Dukuli trying to advance the ball for the Ooks into a scoring position. He's got Zuma ahead of him. Feed it up the other side. Good defending there. Is that Fay in there? Looks like it, yeah. Oh, there's one for Ferrazzo to chase. He's into the edge of the box. Can he get a shot away? Gets it to who? Whoa, look at that. Ooh. That was some terrific defending there. Kumar on the ball now for the Ooks.
Baldassari, I think, just a little bit slow on his heels there. He didn't really sort of dive in as if he thought he was going to get that, and allowed the defenders to make the clearance.
Humber Hawks, that goal has let them settle very quickly here, Nick. They're looking comfortable already.
Wondering the fact that they had the harder game yesterday means that they're ready to play. As actually, we've got an injury there, number 13 for the Ooks. It's just gone down. Nobody near him.
That's Matt Zima. He's
If he just turned his ankle, maybe on the.
Looks like his left ankle is giving him some problem.
But there was no, there was certainly nobody near him. No, but as I was saying there, you know, the fact that the Hawks had such a tough game yesterday means that they were right into this competition right from the off. While the Ooks, you know, they didn't have to be really in more than second gear yesterday to beat the St. Thomas Tommies.
I know.
So maybe there's that, you know, that
Surprise
feeling that they're
factor.
not quite, you know, in the tournament, but they are now because they're a goal down.
And have some recovering to do.
And hopefully, hopefully Zima's not too badly hurt there, because he's certainly one of their go-to guys.
We'll take a moment here to mention that the championship you're watching is being brought to you to honor Canadian veterans, an event partner with the Department of Veterans Affairs, commemorating the 100th anniversary of the end of World War I, 100 years ago in 1918. Government of Canada among the sponsors for this event on Prince Edward Island. Prince Edward Island, Charlottetown, of course, the home of the Federal Department of Veterans Affairs. We're ready to get back into action here now. There could probably be a drop ball, perhaps. I think they'll probably go, no, they're going to give the throw in, and Kumar's coming over to take that.
I think Zima's okay. I think he may have just got his studs caught maybe in the turf. You see that happen sometimes.
Yeah.
We said before, it is a new turf here in Cornwall, just laid this summer. So it may not be properly worn in yet. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time.
Ball put out, just kind of skidded off the fullback's foot there. McLean not able to get any good purchase on it. He's the big fellow at the center back position for the Ooks. Mizzou with a chance to punt one forward. He's getting the Ooks upfield. Decides to, yeah, he's gonna punt it. Gets good distance too. Wind seems to have dropped off a bit, Nick. Not quite as windy as it was this morning.
I think we're all grateful for that, but your meteorological skills have been left wanting in the past, so I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm still going to go with what my phone tells me, which says it's blowing a gale. So, but yeah, it does seem a little bit easier, thank goodness.
There's Green with a nice thigh trap. Lima trying to get the Ooks going here. There's one clip down the side for Leal to chase. Throw in to Humber Hawks on the near sideline. Ferrazzo on it. Oops, got to take the ball with you. Ball still in play. Hawks thought it was out. Hawks first to that one. Leal trying to get the Hawks in scoring position. He does well there. Shot out. Ball sprayed wide now. Keeper pulls that one down nicely. Athletic.
Not seen anything yet from the Ooks front men, Doe and Lima. There is Doe, but foul, says referee Barry.
Very quickly, the Hawks are trying to get it back into action. Nick, I think you're right. The Ooks are finding this a step up in competition here against the Humber Hawks, who are good on the ball, play nice team soccer. Oh, there was one clipped toward the penalty spot. That looked dangerous. Hoyland battling for that one with Galvez, and the Ooks take that.
Undefeated in regular season, the Ooks pretty dominant in the Alberta Conference, so makes you wonder how many hard, tough games that they've had this year. And as I said, they weren't tested yesterday, but this is different.
Here's an opportunity now for Lima. Oh, no, referee calls that one off. Oh, good snapshot there.
Well, there's a half chance there from DeCooley, and it didn't quite bounce. I don't know whether Lima may have been offside if he had touched it. But he went down, and referee Barry was right there, having none of it.
He's pretty emphatic in telling them it's not a foul.
I think the refs have done what I've been impressed with the officiating is their judgment. We haven't seen any cheap penalties, you know, and
No.
they've been pretty quick to tell players that if they don't think that there's contact, to get up and to keep playing. We've seen that at least 4 or 5 times in the games this weekend.
They're not buying it.
No, that's good to see.
Ferrazzo feeding it over to Hoyle. He's got a chance to shoot here if he can get a little space. No, he loses out, but still the shouting from the goalkeeper there. We saw Singh in action yesterday, the goalkeeper. He's barking out some orders to his midfield players.
Named player of the game in the game yesterday that they won on penalty shots.
Oh, handball. They caught that one. Leal slipping and putting his hand on the ball. Oh, no, maybe it wasn't. No. He was fouled. That's pretty wasteful. Gets a second bite at it. Kumar. Now here's Green. He's being chased by Zima. Ball played into the midfield. Tap one back over here to Green on the near sideline. Takes a look. Gets it forward. Shadow not giving up. Ball played into the midfield. There's another opportunity here very quickly for the Baldessera. Back to Hoylett. Is he going to get a shot off here? Yeah, tame one. That's not going to trouble goalkeeper Azua. Good punt there. Fayun on that one. Green again.
Nice
Chance
play.
for the Ooks to come forward now.
Nice play there by Galcona,
Yeah.
and that's a great pass as well. But
Pick Zuma out.
Green made sure he knew that he was pushed.
Yeah. I think that's going to be a pretty nice battle to watch. Matt
I do
Zima
too.
and Cody Green here, the right back for the Humber Hawks.
I think you're right there. I'm looking forward to see how this one develops. Zima with a lot of goals in the conference this year.
So nice space, nice pick out there. Green punches it forward, not good enough. Oh, nice steal there. Machado quickly on that one. Now here's a chance to shoot. Hoylett. Flag stays down. Baldessera unable to find the net.
Great challenge there by Cassie right at the death because he had to fling himself across. Once again, they were undone, and that position that Hoylett takes up on the left-hand side causes issues. He likes to cut in from that position, John.
Yep.
Either go outside with his left foot or cut inside on his right. And Cassie had to get across, otherwise he would have had a free shot on goal.
So the Humber Hawks, if you just joined us, are up by a score of 1-0 and an early goal over the NAIT Ooks. There's one. It's going to be over the top. It's not going to trouble the keeper. Let's see who wants this one. Good pressure here. Hoylett chasing that one down. Good battling. Mullen, the left-sided midfielder for the Hawks, battling for that one. Joe Galvis has got his work cut up for him at right back there for the Ooks today. He's got he's facing Hoylett, who's holding him off there. Nice shielding by him. But Kakonka is able to come in and help him out.
Going to see that a lot. I think Okona's going to have to do a lot of defensive work on on that right-hand side for the Ooks to keep Hoylett quiet. He's going to need doubling up when he's on the ball.
Ferrazzo going both ways, attacking and defending. Nice work by him. Number 3, the midfielder. Here he is on the ball now. Bit of a trickster. Spread the ball wide. Mullen with a chance to come forward with it. Clips it out to Hoylett. Hoylett holding off the defender. Mullen fires one into the penalty spot. Chance here for Green to let fire. He got a shot away or across. He crosses it to far.
Oh, yes!
What a beauty!
What a great goal, a great cross. Fantastic play there. You're right. We were thinking Green was going to have a strike. He didn't. He took a touch.
Yeah.
I think it was that Machado that put it in, I believe. It was number 8, Nicholas Machado.
Yeah. Super header from about the 6-yard, just inside the 6-yard box. Keeper Azua really didn't know what happened. It came at him so fast.
But Green showing that he's also got the goods when he can get forward as well. We've talked about his defensive capability, but that was all about some great wing play.
Yeah.
I think a lot of other players would have maybe tried to shoot there when the ball came to him, but he didn't. He thought, I'm going to take a touch, I'm going to get to the byline, which he did. Send a nice ball across, and that's 2-0, and now the Ooks have got a mountain to climb.
It's Kumar on the ball. They've been shell-shocked here. The Ooks have been shell-shocked in the early going here in Prince Edward Island. And the first of the gold medal semifinal game between Humber Hawks and the NAIT Ooks. It's a chance for the Ooks to see if they can get on the scoreboard here. We've got Ducouli over the ball now. Ferrazzo being told to get back 10 yards. He's sneaking up again. There's a low to the near post. The keeper says leave it, and sings quickly up to his line. He's going to try and pound it forward. No, he's going to take his time. And
there's a long way to go yet, just 20 minutes into the game, but right now Humber looking very comfortable.
They are.
Here's a guy who can change things, David Doe. They need to get him on the ball a little bit more, and here's an opportunity.
Nice job there by Lima. Getting turned. Oh! Zima with it. There's another opportunity. Oh, handball!
On the goal line. Oh, and now we're going to see a red card come out. Oh, dear. Suddenly this game has changed.
Wow.
Benayoun, I believe, he's claiming his innocence, but if it's a handball on the goal line, then there's only one outcome.
Yep, and we just got it.
Well,
there's some arguing there. The referee, they're arguing. Green is now trying to state the case for the Hawks that it wasn't a handball, but it was certainly a handball. We could see it from here.
When you handball on the goal line and you prevent the ball from going in, there's only one outcome, I'm afraid. And that's unfortunate for Michael Fayoun.
Yeah.
That's very unfortunate. Not only are they losing one of their best players.
He's been solid, the big fellow at the back. Now that's talking about big fellows at the back. Here's this big McLean. He's going to take the penalty. Look at the size of him. He's about 6'5" maybe. Keeper Singh is trying to bluff him into some kind of mojo there. Let's see what he does with it. Oh, yeah, easy one.
Suddenly from 30 seconds ago saying it was comfortable, we've now got a situation where the Hawks have just lost their centre back and it's 2-1.
So let's see what kind of response the Hawks have in their shape, Nick. What do? You drop a midfielder into the back line in a situation like that, I'm thinking, or
well, it looks like Badunas has just dropped in, but it's the Ooks that have made a change, interestingly enough. Jaden Wang has come in, and Tyrone Kumar has gone off. So Wang has come in onto the left-hand side.
Maybe Kumar is feeling an injury.
Maybe, or it's tactical, trying to maybe inject some pace. And so now the Hawks have got some work to do, but they have the lead still. And all we were hoping for, John, from this game, we're seeing already. We've seen some great goals, a red card, down to 10 men, which we don't like to see because obviously we'd like to see the game equally balanced.
It spoils it a little.
But it's certainly given us a battle now, and the Ooks have got the now they're going to have the bit between their teeth.
Yeah.
We'll see how Humber are able to
Lima undercutting Machado there. And it's a free kick. And we've got Medeiros over the ball. He's scouting out the situation. He can see a possibility with Ferrazzo ahead of him, but decides to go back one.
So it looks like what we're seeing here, John, is that Badunas has gone into the midfield, and Hoylett has also dropped back into a midfield position. Looks like he's going to be playing centre mid. So that attacking option that Hoylett gives on the left-hand side as Green gets knocked over. He thinks there's a foul, and Singh comes out and clears.
I think we're going to see a step up in the action here from the Ooks now. You got the flag goes up there very quickly. Zima pleading his case there, claiming he wasn't offside, but he clearly was. The assistant referee on the far side had no hesitation in putting the flag up. So the Humber Hawks have to reorganize themselves and come to grips with the possibility they've got to go about 70 minutes here with only 10 men.
But they've got that goal advantage.
Oh, yeah. Liel almost got himself clear in the box there. Ferrazzo. Good battling there. Wang is in the game at left midfield.
It was a fairly simple decision, I guess, for referee Barry. We all went up. We all saw the handball, and the discretionary part of not giving a red card is not there for referees. If it's a handball on the goal line and the ball is deemed to be going in the net, then there's only one outcome. And unfortunately for Michael Fayoun, he saw a red card.
Cooley hit the deck there and won himself a free kick. Drives it over to the far side. Goes into a dangerous area. I think the keeper will be first to that one.
So basically what the Hawks have done, as I say, Hoylett just dropped into the midfield. So Baldassare will be the lone front runner for Hawks, and Leal will try and join in, I guess, as much as possible. Give him a little bit of support, but it's going to be a long, lonely afternoon for Luca Baldassare leading the line for the Humber Hawks right now.
Nice touch there, but one of the Ooks was there to take it. It's a chance for Conca to get himself in the game. Nice touch there by, he almost slipped Kumar in. Over the top.
Good effort there by Gakona, and I think he, more than anybody now, was probably going to benefit from that position, because instead of having to sort of double up as a fullback on Hoylett, now Hoylett's dropped back into midfield. It means that Gakona is going to be able to get forward more on that right-hand side.
He won't have those defensive duties that he had early in the game. There's a chance that from the counter off of this. Oh, nice ball through. Galvez was right on the spot. Yeah,
it's hit the goal post.
Wow.
Leal again.
Cooley with a nice run here.
Machado had to be careful there. I believe it was him that got the yellow card in the first few minutes, and he had a little bit of a tug back.
Cooley almost was able to pick out Matt Zima there and get him in the clear. Just was a little bit wide. Mullen in a collision there, wins himself a free kick. Referee wants a word with DeCooley. Maybe he heard some language he didn't want to hear, and maybe he's telling DeCooley, look, I'm the ref, you're not reffing, and you just play. I think that's the message he's giving him there now. I think we heard DeCooley spouting off that it wasn't offside or something. I think the ref is just telling him no, that he's in charge. to the penalty spot. This looks good. No. Ball is cleared, but only as far as green. Oh, that was a tough one for Green to take. Looked like he was.
He's pleading with the referee.
He looked like he was taken down there. Looked like something out of the World Wrestling Federation.
I think his reaction there when he's talking to referee Barry. I'm sure Green is saying, I get penalised for and carded for a lot worse than this, a lot less than this.
Leal thumps one into the box. Nobody on the end of that.
But it was Leal that hit the post there a minute ago, and suddenly if that had been 3-1, that would have really put the cat among the pigeons. But as it is, it's still 2-1.
Kaiser, who's the midfield general. Oh, here's Wing with a chance to get right in the box and get a shot away. Tries to step over. And then a nice turn.
Good defending by Medeiros. It managed to keep Wang from getting a hard shot away.
Somebody's gone down there. I think it's DeCooley. DeCooley's gone down. He's got some kind of stress of some kind. No, he's up there. He's just sprung right up. I don't know what that was about. Referee over to tell the Hawks what's happening here. It's going to be a drop ball. I think they're asking. No, they're asking Zima to come in. No. What's going on with this one? Oh, he's just giving it to the. He's just giving it to the keeper, Singh. Here's Green. Some good shot. Oh.
I mean, he's going to get a card. Yeah, no doubt about that one.
Yeah.
Foul by Wang and poor old Green down there. I think he did feel that one, John.
He's been in the wars.
I enjoy watching him play, that's for certain.
Yeah. He's one of our favorites.
He's a character. Yes, he is. He is, both going forward and he's in the action and he's expressive.
Set up that second goal.
He did. Yeah. Yeah, he's certainly great to watch there. Number 11, Cody Green. One of the Brampton, Ontario contingent that plays for Humber Hawks.
This one's going to the top of the box, I would say, the D here. Maybe they see what Baldessari can do with his height there against Big McLean. There it goes. Nice header back. Flick on. Green with the header. Green again. Nice spin turn there. Beautifully done.
Great play by Leal.
Leal showing his stuff here.
Oh, yes.
Still again.
Oh, look, still got it.
Oh, there's the touch too many. Yeah.
Referee Barry blows his whistle at the end of all that. I'm not quite sure what it was for in the end, but it
was a claim by the Hawks. It was handball. It took the ref a while to see it. There's Leal on the ball again. Clips one in. Ferrazzo to chase. He keeps it in play. Oh, that's going out for a corner. Oh.
Goal kick. No, referee Barry said it was a corner. He said there was a touch, and now it's DeCooley that's pleading with the officials. Ferrazzo goes and shakes the hands of the assistant.
Diplomacy. He must be studying diplomacy at Humber College.
Yeah, it could be that.
Here's an opportunity. I think the number of chances the Hawks get now down to 10 men. So here's an opportunity on a set piece to do some business. Nice shot drive over there. Oh, and they got up, but nobody could get a head on it.
This time it is a goal kick. And once again, the Hawks in despair at referee Barry's decision, but he's right on the spot.
Yeah. There's only one referee in the game. 2 assistant referees, and the rest of you are players.
And those 3 guys are always right.
Nice run here by Cassie, getting himself in the game. Doe trying to feed something into the box there. He didn't get there. Ball was blocked off by Machado, who's a solid part of the back line for the Hawks here.
Fairly quiet so far, though, Doe. I'm expecting him to burst into life at any moment.
Seeing the Hawks drop off a little bit here, more now here, Nick. Am I right in seeing that? They look like they've dropped a little deeper?
They will do with 10 men, yeah, for sure. They won't mind giving the Ooks the possession in the midfield. It's when the ball gets played towards the front guys. That's when they're going to compete for the ball. But they're going to have to do some defending now from this free kick.
You know, they moved Big McLean in there, the center back, into a nice spot for a header for him at the far post. Let's see if they can connect. McLean's got about a foot on the guy who's defending him. There he is. He got a header on it and punched clear. Nice goal work there. Kaiser getting it back in the mixer. Cleared. McLean again. Flips one forward. Singh, no problem with that. Plucks it out of the sky. Lets his guys get forward, settle things down, let everybody get their shape back. Comes out here to Green. He's got Ferrazzo ahead of him. Decides to pump it into the midfield. Baldessare. Chance for Ducati. Yeah. Hoylett. Oh man, that Ferrazzo's got the. Ferrazzo may have conned the ref with that one.
Didn't seem to be a lot in that one, did there, John? And Christian Lima and the bench to our right, which is the NAIT bench, in case you can't tell from the noise from our microphones.
They're the judge and jury.
Absolutely.
There's Green again. Ball hit to the far post. There's one for Baldessare to check. Ball pushed forward to Doe. Keeper's going to come on that one. He calls the defender off. Nice piece of goaltending there. Always helpful to fullbacks when you're telling them what they can do and that the fact that you're coming to help them.
So just under 10 minutes left, John, in the first half as we...
It's gone by quickly.
It has, and pretty much everything we hoped this game would provide, it has done so in terms of drama and great goals and a good competitive edge. And even though it's 2-1 to the Hawks, the Ooks are going to come forward with the man advantage now.
Kona getting it out wide. Ball fed to the penalty spot. Oh, what a! Oh, I thought that was going to find its way into the corner there, Nick.
That was a free header. I think was it Kaiser who got on the end of that. No, it was Zima.
They're edging closer.
It is, and I think when he looks back, he might think he possibly should have done better. Went for the corner and just didn't really get enough purchase on it, I don't think. Rather skimmed off his head rather than giving it a real forceful head that we saw Machado do for the Humber Hawks goal about 20 minutes ago.
Cooley getting the ball across the midfield. Advanced by Lima out to the far side. Kaiser punching it back. One. Cooley on the ball. He's trying to find a little bit of space. Decides to go back. He's got Kaiser there to help him. He's going to launch one to the far post. There it is, the keeper. Oh, nice save there. Nice hands. Nice soft hands by the keeper. They're trying to get Matt Sima in the game here.
They've definitely lost something from an attacking standpoint, having Hoylett having to drop back like this. You know, that option that he gave them on the wide left is all but gone now, and he's going to be in a much more defensive role, and he's going to allow the Ooks to be able just to bring the ball forward like this. As you said, John, they are sitting back and 9 men behind the ball.
Ferrazzo with a trap there, but it went right to the NAIT Ooks. Nice defensive header there. Hoylett on the ball, finding himself near his own goal rather than the opposition's goal, but he comes clear with it and only lose it. They get covered by about 3 guys there. Cassie gets the ball to Kaiser, and the ball is quickly pushed out to the far side to Gaganka. Some colorful language there that might be picked up on your set at home, and
it's not by us. It's by the coach. We're all pretty close to the benches, as you can probably tell.
Cassie flips one, and nice punch clears a chest. Oh, and Dukulu.
Great, good defending there by Badunas.
Yeah.
It had to be, because that was a good opportunity. I think it was DeCool. It was a good cross.
Looked like a sure goal, didn't it?
Singh didn't really get a lot on it from trying to deal with the cross. And that's as near as they have come to getting this equalizing goal.
There's a chance for McLean there. Goes a little too deep. Still fed back in by DeCooley. And keeper Singh pulls that one down, and he's urging the Hawks to get forward, giving them a bit of a breather, letting them get in a position. McLean with a nice header. Responded to by the Hawks. Cassie gets that under control. Goes into the midfield to Kaiser. Has a look ahead to Lima. Lima with some time. Looks like he's coming across field with it. To Cooley. And a free kick in a nice position for the Ooks. Do you let it fly from that distance, Nick?
Well, we saw some free kicks yesterday.
Yep.
And yeah, I think
would.
I would. I know you called it wrong yesterday from here. You said they were going to
chip it. And
they put it straight in the top corner in the Indy Ends game. So whatever you say, I think they're going to do the exact opposite. But I think this is going to be a strike on goal.
This is Gakonka now. He's over the ball, number 7. He's there with Doe. Looks like Gakonka, hits the wall. And assistant referee in the far side flagged that down. Free kick to Humber Hawks. They escaped that possibility of a shot on net off the free kick by the Ooks, and they can rest up a little bit. They've changed their shape quite a bit here. They've got, as Nick was saying, they got Hoylett in the middle of the field, and they got Baldassari as the only front runner.
They're going to need a lot more out of Baldassari, I think, there, John. It's never easy being the front man or the lone front man anyway, especially with 10 men. But he's somehow got to, when the ball gets played, he's got to at least make it difficult for the centre-backs, for NAIT. Make sure it's otherwise too easy right now for McLean and the rest of the guys back there just to bring the ball. He's got to really hustle and make sure that those guys know that they're still in a game.
Kaiser's spreading the ball out here to Huang. Gets away from Hoylett. Won't get away from Green, though. Boy, what a piece of defending that was.
And that's the problem for the Hawks, having Hoylett playing at right back almost here, having to sort out, and he goes down under the challenge.
Throw in to the Hawks here in the near sideline. DeCooley and Hoylett having a conversation. Hoylett obviously thinking he was fouled, and DeCooley says no way. Throw in here to the Humber Hawks, who are winning by a score of 2-1. 2 quick goals early in this first half. And a red card offense led to a penalty that McLean put away to give the Ooks their first goal. Oh, nice piece of defending there. Good work there by Mullen, who is probably doing double duty wide in the left wing back or left midfielder, and he's also back helping his back line. Throw in here to the Ooks on the near sideline. He's got Lima there to help him, number 5. Here's one we can catch, Nick. Look, whoa, just missed us. Jade Stewart is the camera operator today, and Brian McRae is our producer. They're the ones making the pictures for you. Galvez gets it wide, but Mullen was there, and it was chipped forward by Doe, but came to nothing. So not only have the Hawks had to adjust to the fact they're down to 10 players, really the Ooks have really, could we say they haven't really capitalized on their one player advantage, Nick? I think so. They scored on a penalty. It gave them a goal, the goal so far, but here are the Hawks coming back on a counterattack. Ooh, yeah.
Foul there by McLean, and Leal is definitely the guy that can make still things happen for the Hawks. You've seen him hit the goalpost since they did go down to 10 men. Yeah. I mean, they've created a couple of chances. The Ooks, the header there we saw before from Zima. and some good last-minute defending. But yeah, they haven't really stretched the Hawks' defense out yet. The Hawks are dropping back. They're playing with discipline.
Maybe it's something Ooks didn't expect, Nick, to be able to go forward. Maybe their plan was to play a little bit defensive themselves, so they're going to have to adjust as well as this game wears on. Have to find a way to tie this thing up.
But first they've got to defend this free kick. And it's Leal again, and he's shown already that he can hit the ball. This could be dangerous. No.
Ooh. Just a minute or so left in the first half. It's flown by here. The Humber Hawks leading by a score of 2-1. A penalty by Matt McLean giving the Ooks their lone goal. Nice feet there by Lima. Gets the ball forward to, and Wang gets it into an area, but the keeper's there first. A lot of
Show what the referee's given here.
He's telling them he wants to talk. He's going to straighten them out.
But the ball's still in play, so he's given. There must be something. There must be a decision here, either a free kick.
Could it be indirect?
I'm not sure which way he's even given it. The players certainly want to sort it out themselves, but I'm not sure who he's. I think it's Badunas and Lima he wants to speak with.
You know, he's telling them, look, zip it. Referee Barry is he's facing the challenge of keeping this lid on this game, and in a kind of a hotly contested game we've got here today, and it's been some tough challenges and some unusual play. Handball on the goal line that gave the Ooks their goal here on a penalty kick by Matt McLean.
I'm not sure what the restart is here. I guess it's just going to be a drop ball, is it?
I think so,
goalkeeper's saying. Okay.
I think the Hawks took umbrage to the fact that the goalkeeper may have been jostled at one point there, and they said, hey, leave the goalkeeper alone, and that led to a little bit of argy-bargy, a little back and forth. Good punt there. Hoylett up front for a change. Wayne gets the ball wide. Kakanka getting it forward. Hoylett giving chase. Yeah, Hoylett wins that one. He's got Baldassari there. Nice tap back. Pass to nowhere, that one. That's the end of the first half. An exciting, action-packed, event-packed first 45 minutes. And the Humber Hawks go off at halftime with a 2-1 lead. Nick Murray and I will be back with the second 45 minutes in this first of the two gold medal semifinals here from Cornwall, Prince Edward Island. We'll take a break for half. Be back soon.